Hi guys, it's me, Yaram. Um, know you've been wondering where I'm at. Doing great, doing fine, just busy with work a lot. Um, I want to talk about something that, is very near and dear to me, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's not in a great place right now. There's like one or two decks out there that are just insanely overpowered. You have Snake Eyes that just plays through any interruption that you hit it with, if unless they open bad. You're playing through two or three hand traps at a time. Um, you know, you're um, you're watching them just make two negates, Flamberge, Hope Harbinger, and that's insane. And then you have Tenpai that just says, "You can't interact with me. I have my field spell up," and it's hurting the game a lot. So I'm gonna talk about banlist predictions. Maybe some bans that help make the game a little bit better. So first, and I don't know how to do like the whole fancy thing with all the fancy stuff, but the first card I think should be banned is Apollosa Bow of the Goddess. Um, Apollosa is just insane. It's generic, non-once per turn monster negate. And recently, Konami has been on a headhunt for any sort of negate. I mean, we saw Apo banned, we saw Borlode Savage banned. And it's just stuff like that that I think Konami is taking a okay step in the right direction. Um, I definitely think that. Oh, sorry about the glare. I definitely think that Konami is making the right choice with those. Link Rebo, okay, maybe a little bit weird, but it did facilitate some pretty awesome combos for Snake Eyes. Um, Next, is Calamity, Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend Calamity. The Calamity lock is just insane. You play it in Centurion, you can play it in the Resonator deck. And it's just one of those things where it just doesn't make the game fun. It's sorry about my hair. It just takes any sort of interaction out of the game. And Yu-Gi-Oh is a game that, depending on what deck you're playing, either has a lot of interaction or no interaction. Like Tenpai just has no interaction, and anytime I go up against it, it's just like it's not fun. Um, Next card that I think is gonna be banned is Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eyes. So the reason I think OSS is gonna get banned is because it bridges the Diabellstar engine and the Snake Eyes engine together. I mean, you could still play the deck technically. It's just OSS helps facilitate the bridge between the two engines. I mean, sure, they are supposed to have that synergy, but just being able to have that in a deck that just plays all gas plus 22 hand traps is insane. Um, Another card that I think is going to get banned is either Albion the Sanctifier Dragon or Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. So with these cards specifically, it facilitates the Gimmick Lock, which basically says you can't summon special summon monsters except Gimmick Puppets the turn it's summoned. Albion obviously facilitates that. My friend and I were actually theorizing for Chimera playing Sanctifier to play DD Orthos, which basically says you can't summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Fiend monsters, and it's just one of those things where it's like I don't want to play against that anymore. Branded is already an insane deck. It doesn't need the Puppet Lock. I mean, it could set up like Rinbrum, Coratus. It could set up Mirror Jade all in the same turn. Grand Ganola is insane. Um, it's just one of those cards where it takes out interaction with the game. Cards that I think are going to be limited. I could definitely see Wanted getting limited as well as Snake Eye Ash. Obviously, Snake Eye Ash is a one card starter. It's absolutely insane. Wanted, just a free ad, free recursion. And then another card that I think might get limited is Sangan Summoning. Sangan Summoning is the Tenpai Field spell that basically says during your main phase 1, your Fire Dragon monsters are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Insane card. It just takes out any interaction that the deck, could have. It you can't Valor, can't Imperm, can't do anything to it. You just sit there, watch him normal summon, add field spell, activate field spell, grab Chandra, special Chandra, and then it's. Ugh, sorry, I just woke up a little bit ago, so. But yeah, it just takes out any sort of interaction that the deck has. Another card that I think might be getting limited in the next ban list, and it hurts me to say this, I think Crossout might get limited. Crossout's an insane card. Just being able to activate it during your turn or your opponent's turn to call out Crossout is just insane. Just one of those cards where it's just like, I mean, you go up against it and like, what are you gonna do? You only have one piece of interaction. Oh, okay, sure. Um, Something else that I think might get limited, and this is just me speaking purely because I love this card, Mystic Mine. Konami already has a problem with making games uninteractable. Just bring back Mystic Mine to 1. I think that's like the best option. Semi-limits that I think are going to be coming up. I could see Chimera Fusion getting semied. The deck plays 3, and it's an insane card. Just be able to have that quick effect fusion during your opponent's turn. Make Guardian Chimera, pop 1, pop 2, draw. And the ad recursion is also really good with the deck as well. Um, nobody uses the second effect, which is like you can add it. You can special summon a Chimera or a Baphomet and a Gazelle from the deck. Just nobody uses that effect. It's bad. If you're playing that, you're bad. Get better. Um, Actually, let's go back for a minute. Another limit that I think could be coming to the game, or semi-limit, one of the two. Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion is insane. It can make Albion, which can make Dragoon. It can just insane card. Sure, its one weakness is Ash Blossom, but at that point, you've already got guys on board to do other stuff with. Branded doesn't need Branded Fusion to combo. It's just one of those pieces that allows them to do even stupider stuff. Uh, I guess this would be unlimited. I could definitely see Pank making a comeback to 3. That's like the only one I can sort of think of at the moment. Let me look up the ban list really quick. Another card. Give me a second. I think Naturia Sacred Tree should be unbanned. The card is really good. It just doesn't feel like one of those things that needs to be on the, Forbidden Limited list. Another card that I think might be coming back is Plushfire. Plushfire just got unbanned in the TCG, or the OCG, sorry. Yeah, just got unbanned in the OCG. It's probably not going to make any waves there. I don't think the same thing is going to happen here. Ronin Totem is another one that I think might be coming off the list sometime, either at 1 or 2. We just got the Substitute reprints. We're getting the Treeborn Frog Lost Art, and we already have a way to make Toad in Sprite off the new Ice Barrier level 2. So it's just one of those things where, it might be okay in Sprite again, but, other than that, it's just kind of one of those things where, why is it still banned? Another card that I think might come to one is Sprite Elf. Now, Sprite Elf was notoriously used in um, Tearlament to summon back like Merly, summon back IP, summon back Toad. Obviously, was insane. You make Bahamut Toad. Use Toad, bring it back with Elf, use Toad again, put Toad back. You know, and I definitely think that it should come back to at least one. A lot of people weren't playing more than one. And it just helps Sprite as well because um, without it, you know, the deck's just okay. The deck is fine. It actually just won a WCQ um, in South America. Ice Barrier Sprite's gonna be an insane deck. Another card that I think might be getting unbanned is, let me see. I think Grass can come to one. Grass was obviously used in Paleo to mill the deck to get all the Paleo names engraved. Just bringing it back to one allows it to, you know, just it adds a little more consistency to some of the decks that really need it. Cards that I think are gonna get unlimited as well, or at least what to do, is Unchained Soul of Shavara. But yeah. Anyway, another card that I think might get banned is Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. The quick effect to send, send rollback, send just anything you need to the grave is insane. Send rollback, send Mayakashi Trap, rollback, copy Mayakashi Trap. Just absolutely insane combo. Locks your opponent. It's just uninteractable. Something that I think could also become unlimited or semied is Called By. Now, the reason I think Called By is going to become semied is because of some of the newer cards that are coming out. Mulcharmy Perulia, um, the quick effect to non-once per turn as well, to just draw cards every time your opponent summons a monster. It's pretty good. Um, and I actually think Crossout might get semied as well. Just because, the card is like absolutely insane. Something that I think might also become limited is Runic Fountain. Runic Fountain is an interesting card. It can be added back multiple times off Jerry. It can be added multiple times off Hugin in the same turn. Not in the same turn, but, you know. And I think Runic just definitely needs that hit. Um, Another card that I believe could become limited or banned is Synchro Zone and Skill Drain. Synchro Zone Skill Drain is just stupid. It's one of those floodgates that um, it's one of the floodgates where Runic and like Runic Stun can take advantage of it. I definitely think Amano Awato definitely just needs to go away for a very long time. But yeah, I think the ban list after Nats is gonna be interesting. Um, we're gonna see a lot of Snake Eyes Fiendsmith topping that event. But I think after that, Snakes is definitely going to get hit, which is why I sold the deck. I'm currently playing Branded Chimera, and I'm loving the deck. Even if I open Branded Fusion, or sorry, even if I open Albaz, Tau, Crossout, Ash, Veiler all the time, I'm still loving the deck. But yeah, just some quick Banlist predictions, my opinion on the state of the game. The game's definitely hurting right now. We need either a breath of fresh air from Fire and Tenpai, because I don't think the game's going to be fun anymore. It's just one of those things where you're either opening 3 interruptions plus 2 starters, or you're going X7 at a regional. Um, Personally, I'm building a lot of older formats. Been having a lot of fun with Tengu. Have my Edison cards on the way. I haven't been playing as much Hat, but I'm definitely enjoying a lot of these older formats. It's so nice to be able to kind of get away from normal summon Snake Eye Ash, Ash add Poplar. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, hit subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to make some more content here in the next few weeks. Just like some little small daily life stuff, maybe some walk to work kind of stuff. I'm gonna be looking for a new job, maybe. I don't know. It's weird at work right now, but yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.